Oh, what's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the Mobile Lounge. Saturday afternoon. Sun's been peeking in and out. It's kind of cloudy. It almost looks like it's ready to snow. But I don't think there's any snow in the forecast, so we'll see what happens. Yep, smoking a pipe. Smoking my Ardor from 2020. It's a Urano. That's all I can tell you. Italian. Beautiful pipe though. When I saw it, I had to have it. Of course, you know that stem got me. What I'm smoking is some 1792 flake from Sam G. I've got plenty of it, so I better start smoking plenty of it. And I got more on the way. This come out of a jar that I bought when I was able to find some. Last year I bought 4 or 5 tins. And those tins were actually sealed. Unlike, well, the ones that are now are sealed. They're just not vacuum sealed as tight. So, I mean, they're still sealed. You can hear just a little when you open it. It just doesn't have that like it normally would when they vacuum seal, where you see the top is, you know, sucked down instead of. But I mean, they're sealed. You can tell when you open it. They're sealed. They're just not sealed for long-term storage like some back in the day. But anyway, I bought those 4 or 5 tins. I forget now. Excuse me. Put them in a jar. And then, you know, I smoked it here and there because it wasn't readily available like some of the other stuff. And I was able to get a whole bunch of rope and some other Galwith and Hogarth blends, and really like all the dark fired blends. A lot of them taste the same, kinda, to me. Don't get your panties all up in a bunch. Just my taste. So a couple weeks ago, a month ago, I guess, maybe, I saw in a group on Facebook, somebody had, you know, gave a heads up showing that the Galwith stuff had dropped. So I went to the one online retailer, and their limit was 8 tins per day. So I bought 8 of those, and they had the G&H, Galwith and Hogarth, Bob's Chocolate in tins. They were a limit of 10. I bought 5. I just wanted to try it into 10 because I'd never had it into 10. I've only had bulk. So I just want to see if there was any difference that I would be able to tell any difference if one had more of this or less of that or whatever, if they were both the same, you know. And I don't detect much difference from the 10 to the bulk. At least I don't. One guy told me that when I was trying to find a 10 to trade, I actually traded him a tin of 1792 for some Bob's Chocolate that he had in bulk, but he said it was like 2 or 3 years old. I think it was from 18 when I traded. And that was last year, maybe 19. Anyway, it was a couple years old. He said the difference in them is the 10, you're going to get punched in the face with more of the Lakeland than what you get in the bulk. Oh, here we go with the Lakeland argument, and I'm not gonna poke the bear on this. Let's just say it's got a different flavoring. We won't call it Lakeland, we'll just call it a flavoring. So I bought that, tinned it up, or jarred it up, because I had a couple jars at the time. And I talked to my buddy. I hadn't bought any of those small batch releases of the Kringle Flake or any of the Christmas blends, or I didn't buy any of that. I said, you know, I'm mostly 99% all I smoke is Galwith and Hogarth blends. It's like, so I'm limited on buying that. I'm not buying any of the new blends for Christmas, or none of the Halloween, none of the Thanksgiving. I didn't get none of that stuff. So first of the week, a buddy sent me an email and it had Galwith and Hogarth, or Sam Galwith, 1 pound boxes. Now that's what got me. I bought some, yeah. I bought 2 pounds of the 1792 flake. But what got me is they only let you buy 8 tins of the 1792 when they had that available. But now your limit on the 1792 1 pound boxes was 10. So they let you buy 10 pounds of it easily, but they wouldn't let you buy a pound of it in tins. You know, split out into 1.5 ounce, whatever they are in the tins, 50 grams or whatever. So we went to Walmart today, or do our usual shopping. I picked up some more jars because I got 3 pounds, 2 pounds of 1792 flake coming, and I bought a pound of rope. Get a rope. Pound of the best brown number 4. When I looked at the description of it, it said Virginia's, and it's a darker, like a dark fired, similar to dark fired, but it said cigar leaf. I am, fingers crossed, hoping that it is unscented, because I don't like the Lakeland essences. I do get the grandma purse, the old soap taste, and I'm praying that it's just a cigar, dark Virginia cigar leaf, so I can smoke it. If not, that'll be cut up and sent out to people, which I might send some out anyway, just for people to sample, depending on how much I like it, because I'd never seen it. I do have some some best brown number 2, I think, but I don't think it had, it's a darker tobacco, but I don't think it had cigar leaf. I don't remember it saying that in the description, but the best brown number 4 rope did say cigar leaf. So I kind of hope it, well, I'm really hoping that it is unscented, and just the cigar leaf topped in there with chop dip in there with the, and then twisted into the rope. I think that would be very good, very tasty. So yeah, I'm smoking some 1792. I didn't know if I was going to be getting my delivery today, because they said it'll be delivered on Sunday. Sometimes when they say Sunday, it actually comes Saturday. But of course, now that I got a couple jars ready to put it away, it'll be probably Monday before it gets here. But when it does, I'll check in with you and show you what a pound of it looks like, for those of you that's Never had a pound. I've never had a pound of it. I bought a pound of the HH old dark fired. I'm assuming it's about the same size box. If I remember right, it was like 98 flakes that made up a pound of the old dark fired. Oh yeah. Good old tonka bean. I guess you could call this scented. Not with the Lakeland essence. I mean, if you go down that long list that I went over months ago about what some manufacturers consider Lakeland and some don't, I'm just going to say it's topped with some Tonquin bean. I just say that it's fucking delicious. To me, honestly, this is right there, just below Rever Plug. Rever Plug is an amazing tobacco. And I do get a tonka bean in the Rever Plug. The 1792 is reminiscent to me in a way, but the Rever Plug, it stands in a field of its own. But both of them check all the boxes for me. And the Bob's chocolate, I really like that. And with the colder weather, I gotta start smoking my pipe more. A little cheaper than cigars also, especially when you factor in 2 to 3 cigars a day. And even if you're smoking $5 cigars, that's $15 a day if you smoke 3. You buy 10 of tobacco and get 20 bowls for $15. So there you have it. Just a Saturday rambling chit chat. I'm already at going on 13 minutes. So I'm gonna round it off at here. And if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff 'em and puff 'em.